What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Colonation Media and welcome back to episode number 2 of the Pokemon Colosseum series. We're finally set to get back on track here. I got all the technical issues that I was dealing with cleared up. Thankfully, it ended up being a software issue, not a hardware issue. Otherwise, I was going to need a new computer and that would have been disastrous. Probably would have gone another, I don't know how long without videos, but I got it cleared up. That means we are returning to the original plan, which was 2 to 3 videos per week, 1 Pokemon Colosseum video, 1 Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke video, at least until that series finishes up, which probably will only take a few weeks. And then I'm going to sprinkle in some other videos, like the competitive Pokemon stuff, gonna get some Pokemon Showdown going, some Wi-Fi battles going. That's what I want to do, want a Wi-Fi battle with you guys. And then, Battle Spot. You gotta get back into Battle Spot too. Down the road, we will be getting back into streaming. I'll obviously be doing a different game, not Pokemon Colosseum as initially I wanted to do. So that's really all there is to say about that. I want to thank you guys for being patient. As always, you guys are amazing. And one last thing, I am going to be getting a little bit more active on social media because I miss talking to you guys and interacting with you guys. And if I really want to make this a comeback and really get back into this, I need to just kind of get myself out there and be out there with you guys, make some more friends, and talk to a bunch of the people that I just haven't really talked to recently because I tweet for like 2 days and then don't tweet for a week. So that's over. I'm gonna just find random stuff to post, and yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. And so yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that, so we're gonna shut up about that and get into the actual video, which is yeah, part 2 of Pokemon Colosseum. So last time we did not get any Shadow Pokemon yet. We do have Umbreon and Espeon, level 27, 26 respectively. Nothing really to talk about. But oh, I know what I forgot to tell you guys. Probably the more important thing than all that stupid stuff that I blabbered about was obviously I changed scenery. I was out in my other room before. I switched to an emulator because in addition to the software issues, I also lost the data that I had on my memory card on my Wii. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So I started the game over, got back to that point, and I'm kind of going to be using that as a backup and playing on the emulator for now. And we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, I just ran into a crap load of issues all at once, and you know, when it rains, it pours. So thanks for being patient again, guys. Seriously, you're awesome. Some of you have stuck through all of the nonsense that has gone on with this channel over the past 6 months or so, or maybe even less than that, I don't know. But you guys are amazing, and I'm so happy that you're still here. And hopefully I can get back to producing some regular and silly content for you guys. Okay, so we need to figure out what we need to do next. I don't remember exactly how we left off. Now, we went to the Colosseum area, or the stadium area, or whatever you want to call it, and we did get ambushed by Team Snagging on the way out. So I think we need to go back to the mayor's house, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what we're going to do, and go from there. Hello, Mr. Mayor. I promise you we will obtain useful information about those sinister Pokemon. While we do so, I heartily recommend that you visit our stadium, the symbol of our civic pride. Okay, I thought I did that already. Perhaps I did not, in which case we're just going to redo it because I'm not going to go off screen because I want to film this video. No more obstacles. We're doing videos. That's just what it is right now. Welcome to Phoenix Stadium. This is where we register trainers for challenges. I think I just screwed up the pronunciation of that. However, the current challenge has already started, so we are no longer accepting trainers. I know. I shouldn't even be reading that because I know that's what it is. Did I not redo this part? I thought I did. No, I did, because we're not getting attacked by Team Snagging. Okay, so that was not what we needed to do. We need to do something else. And I don't know what it is. Maybe I just needed to talk to her again? Let's go back in here. I don't remember. No, he's gonna say the same thing. While we do so, I heartily recommend you visit our stadium. I did that already! I wonder if his feet touch the floor while he's sitting in that chair. He's awfully short. I don't remember if we got this item or not, but it is 3 super potions. That's super exciting. I talk to you? The large house is the mayor's home. If something concerns you while you're traveling, you should visit the mayor for his advice. Well, I already did that. He said go to the stadium, and I can't do anything at the stadium. So his advice is stupid. Basically. What happens if I try to leave? Can I just leave Phoenix City? Will that do anything? I don't remember this. Remember this specific part. We should go shopping for some Pokeballs at the Pokemon. Ah, Roman actually being helpful for once in her life. Oh, Roman. This is going to be a long game, isn't it? This is going to be a really long game. Alright, time to buy some Pokeballs. Welcome to our Pokemon Mart. Let's see what you got. We already have 5 potions somehow. We have 5 super potions somehow. Even though we only got 3 in that container. Maybe we started off with some? We must, because I don't remember buying any of this stuff. You don't sell Pokeballs here. What is wrong with you? Do I have full heals? I do. Okay. That was a waste. I guess we'll go upstairs and talk to you. I don't think you have Pokeballs either. I'm pretty sure this is like the vitamin shop area with like protein and calcium and all that nonsense. Guard Special. I hate Guard Special. Dire Hit is Roman's favorite medicine. This is not interesting me at all. Now what? Now what is the question? I know what an antidote does. I know what a paralyzed heal does. Just stop. Just stop. No one sells Pokeballs around these parts. That's common knowledge. The guy that runs the outskirts stand used to sell them before, but you have to keep that a secret. So he's sharing secrets with us. That's awfully nice of him. Roman, I'm going around the other way. This entire series is just going to be like 50% me yelling at Roman and telling her to get out of the way. That's just what it is. I'm just telling you right now, if you're not interested in watching me get salty about Roman being in the way, then this probably is not the series for you. So now we can leave, we can head back to the outskirts stand, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I don't know if we can buy Pokeballs and Great Balls. I don't know if we just have to buy Pokeballs. I would like to buy some like net balls and stuff because water and because bug Pokemon. Listen, pal, if you're intending to travel some more, you might want to stock up on supplies here. Hi, can I ask you something? Don't you sell any Pokeballs? Huh? Pokeballs, you say? There's no call for those things around these parts. Where'd I put them now? And he's gonna go just look at this plate with a fork on it and be like, oh, look, I found Pokeballs inside this plate. 5 Pokeballs for free. That's a good deal. Actually, it's only about, what, 1,000 Pokedollars, so not that great of a deal. But still, it's free stuff. You can't say no to free stuff. Well, since I found them, I may just as well put them out with the rest of my merchandise. You found all those Pokeballs, your entire inventory, on a plate. On a used plate. I don't know if I trust you. I feel like I'm going to get salmonella from these Pokeballs. You do have Great Balls, but I don't have a lot of money. So that could cause a problem. I am going to buy at least 10 of these. And we should get a Premier Ball with that. Right? Yeah, free bonus. I love free bonuses. They're my favorite kind of bonus. I am going to buy some Great Balls. Should I buy 10? I feel like that's using too much money. We'll buy 5 Great Balls. And what I'll do is I'll buy another 10. Even though that works out to be possibly even more money than just buying the Great Balls. I'd rather have a higher quantity of Pokeballs because at least every time you throw a Pokeball, you have a chance. Even though Pokemon seem to have a lower catch rate in this game. I don't know what I'm talking about. We are leaving. We are heading back to Phoenix City now that we are all stocked up. We have 25 Pokeballs, 5 Great Balls, and 2 Premier Balls from my count. And that is probably not to be trusted. But as long as it's in the ballpark, I feel like that's a decent amount to begin the game with here. Oh, it's you two! Something terrible's happening! A whole lot of scary men came here. I think I even saw those 2 creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Oh, you mean the kidnappers. They don't like being called kidnappers. Okay, so let's find out what all the ruckus is about. And I'm assuming that means that we have to go back to the mayor's house. Now, I'm pretty sure this is where we get a chance at our first Shadow Pokemon. Make sure we're healed here, which we didn't battle, so I don't know why we wouldn't be healed. And not that it really matters, I have no other Pokemon, so we're just sticking with our evolution team here. Enter the most interesting character in the entire franchise of Pokemon Colosseum / XD, I think. And that's Myra B. He's amazing. He's even more amazing in this game because, first of all, his theme is fantastic. Second of all, his outfit is fantastic. Third of all, his hair is fantastic. Fourth of all, he's just fantastic. There's just no other word to describe him other than maybe fabulous. Look at that. And those glasses, it's just too much to handle. Oh, now aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Darling, did you say your name was Culnation or something? I so don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. That sweet young thing, she can see things that ordinary people aren't supposed to see. That just will not do for what we're planning to do. No, it just won't do at all. If you don't like pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it needn't be. Boys, oh boys. Yes, we will. We will. Okay. Boys, I shall make my return to Pi right now. Do remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Am I making myself clear? I won't accept failure from you again, boys. Whoa. Who are these guys on the left? The blue and the red and the green. Who are they supposed to be? I know they're Cipher Peons, but like, it's like he's got his own little entourage in addition to Folly and Truly. Let the music spin. Let's get it on. Oh, that salsa music is it's just incredible. It's just incredible. I can feel it deep inside my soul and in my heart. It's moving. It really is. It's so moving I might even include it in the outro. You. The last time you caught me off guard. That's not gonna happen again. Alright, so we are getting into another battle here with Folly, and then last time I don't think we had a chance to battle Truly, and he's the one with the Shadow Pokemon, so we're gonna get it on with him after we defeat his Whismur and Lotad team, which should not be scary at all, because they're unevolved Pokemon, and they're not even good Pokemon to begin with, and I mean, we have Espeon and Umbreon, so yeah. I'm gonna go with Bite on... Actually, I don't know if we can take out Lotad in one hit with anything. Lotad has okay special defense, I think. Whismur, on the other hand, is a little bit frailer, I believe, although it is at a higher level. So we're just going to split it up. We're going to go with the Confusion, which is our most powerful attack, when you factor in special attack and stab and all that. And actually, Whismur is going to go down in one hit here, which is great news, because it just is. I don't want to take any damage if I don't have to. So maybe if we'll get even luckier, we can get a flinch on the Lotad and then take 0 damage. And we do get the flinch! Yes, Roman is on our side today, at least for the moment. So Espeon's going to outspeed everybody. We're going to go for the Confusion. I feel like I have something in my sock, and I keep reaching down here to like grab at it, and this has nothing to do with the video, but just thought I would let you guys know about my sock problems. I know you care. I know you care. Myra B. Peon Folly is defeated. Oh, blasted, I got tripped up again. That's because you have a garbage team. Please, like, evolve your Whismur or something. Or Lotad. I'm pretty sure Lotad evolves in the teens. Why do you have a level 25 or whatever it was Lotad? That's disgraceful. My turn now. I'm not going to end up like Folly. And the main reason he's not going to end up like Folly is because of his headwear. Look at that hat. I mean, it just... I don't know. I always think it looks like a butt. Like he has butt implants on his head. And that is disturbing. It just, I don't get it. I do not get it. So he's got 3 Pokemon, Duskull and Spinarak. We're going to start things off. So we have Ghost and Bug Poison, which means we do have type advantage on both of those. So I'm going to go with the Bite on Duskull. That probably will not kill it because Duskull is fat. Super fat. And Spinarak should go down in one hit to a Confusion here. It might even be beneficial to go for the Reflect because Makuhita is the Shadow Pokemon. It's going to come out next. But I'm not going to hit it with a Confusion anyway because that'll be super effective and I don't want to kill it. So we're just going to get rid of the Spinarak here on turn 1. I don't think there's any way that it's going to survive this. Spinarak does not have a lot of bulk to it. I mean, it's just a little itty-bitty spider. And it's weak to confusion on top of that. So, yeah. Spinarak goes down, and out comes the Makuhita, which is our first Shadow Pokemon of the game. I don't remember exactly how many there are in this game. It's in the 40s, I believe. Maybe 48? Something like that. Culmination, it's that one! That Pokemon! Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon! I can see a black aura coming from it! They must have done something to that Pokemon! Like, closed its heart and tainted its soul with evil? Maybe? Oh, it's going to punch me from across the room. It has telekinetic powers, even though it's a fighting type. That's not creepy. Culmination, be careful, this Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people with its telekinetic powers. I know, I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys, please, you have to. You can, actually, only you can do it. Oh, that was a lot of panic from Roman. Just telling us we have to snag it, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Can we get the flinch? No, we cannot. We are going to have to absorb a Nightshade here, which will do exactly 25 damage. Thankfully, it did attack Umbreon, which does have more HP. Actually, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But I think what we're going to do... Secret Power, I believe, has a chance to paralyze in this environment. So I'm going to go with the Secret Power on Makuhita. I do not want to hit it with a Confusion. But what I will do is hit the Duskull with the Confusion. Next turn, I will go for Secret Power and then Reflect to reduce the damage of Shadow Rush. Which is the Shadow attack, which has no type in this game. It's not like XD, where Shadow is kind of like its own type that's just super effective on everything that's not Shadow. This is more like a neutral attack type thing. And by type thing, I mean it's a neutral attack. It's actually not even going to go for the Shadow Rush. It's going to go for the Vital Throw, stupidly on Espeon for some reason. I don't know why he didn't just go for it on Umbreon. That probably would have almost killed me. But I'm fine with that. We'll go for Secret Power again, and then I will go for the Reflect. So we should definitely be able to take a Vital Throw or a Shadow Rush on either one of our teammates, and so that's going to buy us some time. We also have potions if it really comes down to that. We get a critical hit, but it survives. That was the perfect time to get the critical hit. That could have been dangerous, and we got the paralysis on top of that. Roman really is on our side. There is the focus energy, and this is amazing. I don't think I've ever gotten this lucky before. In fact, quite a few times that I remember playing through this game, I would hit the Makuhita with Secret Power twice, and then the third time, inevitably, it was always a critical hit. But if I tried to capture it before that, it just would break out a gazillion and a half times, and that's probably because I just stink at life. I'm going to taunt you, I guess. There's really nothing else I can do. I cannot attack you. Even Bite, I think, would be doing too much damage. And we'll just throw a Pokeball. I'm not even gonna feel the need to throw a Great Ball or a Premier Ball. I mean, Premier Balls have the same success rate as Pokeballs, I believe, or catch rate. But I'm not gonna waste a Great Ball when you're paralyzed and at like 15% health, or maybe even less than that. So Makuhita stays in very easily, and that could not have worked out any better. There's really no better outcome than that. What? My Pokemon! Poor Trudely. Maybe now you're gonna have to take that butt off your head. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you like butts on your head. I don't know. I won't judge you too much. Darn it! But you're good. You snagged my Pokemon. Hey, what are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed? It's hard not to be impressed with our evolution team. Oh man, what are we supposed to do? We got flattened again. Mara B's going to chew us out. It's probably gonna, like, dance you out? Is that a thing? Can you dance someone out? I don't know what I'm talking about. Like usual. You did it, Culmination! You snagged that Pokemon from that goon! But I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys. And thus our quest was born to snag all of the Shadow Pokemon from all of the evil people and eventually purify them. Although we haven't gotten to that yet, and we really won't for a while. Now we have these colored Cipher Peon goons guarding each of the 3 exits to Fennec City. You will be able to capture another Shadow Pokemon this way, but you can only battle one of them at this time. The other 2 wait until much, much later in the game. In fact, one of them may even be after the game. I don't particularly remember. I just remember you have to go through almost the entire story with the one that you choose. They do have the Johto starter Pokemon. So the green one obviously is going to have Bayleaf as a Shadow Pokemon. The red one is going to have Quilava as the Shadow Pokemon. And the blue one will have Croconaw. We are going to choose the red one. And I guess I will go do that. And then we can probably call it an episode, even though we didn't accomplish a whole lot. I don't know exactly how long this video was, because as usual, I was not keeping track. Pretty sure this is blue down here. Yeah, so the red guy is at the east exit. I guess we could take a look at the Makuhita too, but we won't be able to see nature or anything. You can see the heart gauge. It will slowly, very slowly go down as we use it in battle and run around with it. Things like that. And eventually we will have more moves other than Shadow Rush reveal themselves as those gauges drop down. I think after the second bar is depleted, we can see the nature, which also has to do with how fast certain methods purify the Shadow Pokemon. It's a whole big thing. But what I will do is put Makuhita out in the front and switch Umbreon out, and we're just going to use Shadow Rush a whole bunch of times. Now, I don't think Makuhita is going to stay in the party for too long, because not that long after this, we will be capturing a whole bunch of Shadow Pokemon kind of all at once, so we'll have a full party. Anyway, sorry to break it to you, but I'm not about to let you pass. Or do you have this idea that you can take me in a battle? Yeah, I do kind of have that idea. Wahaha! Who's going to beat me? You are? Don't be crying out of regret later. Not nice. Not nice, Mystery Troop Rosso. I expected more of you. So he's going to start off with the Quilava, also level 30, and Grimer at level 26. Alright, so this is kind of good for us because we did leave Espeon out in the front there. And you can see Makuhita's bar drop just a little bit as Roman's going to tell us that this Quilava is indeed a Shadow Pokemon. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with a Shadow Rush, and I will hit the Grimer with a Confusion, which I don't know if it's going to kill it or not. Actually, this Quilava has Dig. Okay, forgot about that. So our Shadow Rush is going to miss, and Grimer is not going to survive that Confusion. So yeah, that worked out for us. We didn't have to take any damage this turn. Spoink is coming out next. I guess this would be a good job for Umbreon, but we do not have it out. What I am going to do is, let's see, I will Shadow Rush the Quilava, and actually, will I do that? Will I do that? I kind of want to reflect to reduce that damage. Yeah, I'm going to Shadow Rush the Spoink, actually, and then we will reflect. So, Quilava actually outspeeds Espeon, which is a bit ridiculous. That Dig did a decent amount of damage, too. Now we're going to get the Reflect up, so all further damage from this Quilava should not be too much. Unless it has a fire attack. It might have, like, Flame Wheel or something. But yeah, so we're going to get hit with the Psy Wave. Not super effective because it's a set amount of damage that's randomly decided. And we're not even going to get to attack with our Makuhita because it goes into Hyper Mode, which means essentially you can only use Shadow Rush and you need to call them out of it, basically. Makuhita is going to die here. Not really much I can do about that. I guess I will hit the Quilava with the Confusion here. This is not going nearly as well as the last battle. It does have Flame Wheel, so Makuhita's probably dead. Just kidding! Decided to go for it on Espeon. In retrospect, I guess that is a smart move because Makuhita does in fact have the Thick Fat, which does reduce the damage from fire type attacks, as well as ice type attacks, but kind of irrelevant here. Another Psy Wave. Did an okay amount of damage. We could be in danger of both of these Pokemon going down here. And that is not good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a potion. Because, well, do I want to use... No, I can use a Super Potion. Yes. Alright, Super Potion on Espeon. Makuhita can go down, that's completely fine. In fact, Umbreon will help us take out the Spoink, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to go for Confusion again on Quilava here. As long as we don't get a critical hit, it'll be in range where we can start throwing some Pokeballs at it. Unfortunately, we do get the burn. Synchronize has no effect because fire types can't be burned. This is not going well at all. At all. Okay, no critical hit, so it's within range of us to start chucking some Pokeballs at it. Another Psy Wave, and Espeon is going to go down before Makuhita. I was not expecting that, especially after using that Super Potion. Yeah, that is not so great. That is not so great at all. So, with Umbreon out here, we can at least go for a bite on the Spoink. That's not going to kill it, unless we were to get a critical hit. But if I click Shadow Rush on Makuhita, and Bite gets a critical hit on Spoink and kills it, Shadow Rush will attack Quilava, and I'm pretty sure that'll kill it from there. So, a critical hit would still cost us if I decide to get rid of Spoink this turn. I'm not going to take that risk. What I'm going to do is just throw a Pokeball at Quilava, and we will go for a bite on the Spoink. I'm not going to play aggressively here because it's really important that you capture this Quilava here. You do get another chance at it, but it's pretty much at the end of the game, and Quilava is going to be a stable member of the team, provided I can capture it. And it might take a while. It might take a while. Here comes the smoke screen. That's not terrible news, especially because it's on Makuhita. I want to know why this thing is so fast. It's faster than everything on my team. I guess part of that is it just being at level 30. Yeah, Spoink is going to survive there. No critical hit. Can we get a flinch? No, we cannot. And we are tormented, but it's Makuhita, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm not even using attacks on, with Makuhita. Anyway, we're going to throw another Pokeball. And we are definitely going to get rid of Spoink this turn, so we don't have to worry about any more Psy Waves or any of that other nonsense. Hopefully Quilava stays in here. If Quilava does stay in here, this battle's over, and we're in great shape. 2, 3, and Quilava stays in the Pokeball on the second try. That is amazing. Okay, so we ran into some bad luck there, but it kind of just turned itself right around. And so Spoink goes down, and we are done here. We are done here. I hear a cat. There's a cat in a box behind me. He's trying to get into the window, but he moved one of his boxes that I left out for him as like a toy. It's like his favorite box. It's over by the window now, and I hear it randomly throughout the night and day. So yeah. No, you did it! You artificially closed the door to that poor Pokemon's heart? Huh. Knowing that's not going to help you do anything. He's kind of right about that. It really doesn't help us do much. They say that if any Pokemon closes the door to its heart, it can be gradually reopened by battling together with it. That's not all. That's not the only way to reopen its heart, but it's probably the easiest, I guess. I don't know. It's the first method, basically. Those guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured me. Okay, so that is going to be our next destination. We are not going to be heading there yet. We're going to go back and heal. And I think Quilava has charcoal, right? Pretty sure that's what that item is. Yes, charcoal. Okay, so 61 speed, 62 special attack. That very well could be a timid nature, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. Especially because since I started over on an emulator, we did get Brave Espeon, which unfortunately is positive attack, I believe, for that all-powerful Espeon return. Anyway, we're gonna go heal and save and call it an episode because I think it might be on the longer side. I really don't know. Really don't care at this point. I just wanted to get a video done and ready to go and get my voice back into recording shape, because I realized when I don't record for a while and I go and record another video, like, my voice instantly hurts, which is strange. Not really. Not really. Okay, so we're gonna save. That is gonna be it for this episode. Wow, is this a 40-minute episode? I don't know. But we do have 2 snagged Shadow Pokemon now. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time we will head on over to Pyrite Town and see what's going on over there. We have to start our little feud with Myra B and all of the thugs that are inhabiting Pyrite Town. It's probably going to take at least an episode, if not 2 episodes, to get through the Duel Square, because there's 6 Shadow Pokemon to capture just in that area, which probably will take at least a full episode. So yeah, we've got some stuff ahead of us. Like I said, you can look forward to some more regular videos now. I will be updating more on specifically Twitter as well as Instagram and other places. So if you want to check that out, feel free to. All the links are in the description as always. And thank you guys for being awesome. So I will see you in the next episode. But until then, game on.